Chair lays out House Bill 3041 and calls on Representative Guerin.
In 2001, a lawmaker from Fort Worth named Charlie Guerin, it was his freshman term in the state legislature. He authored a bill that required police to submit DNA in missing persons cases to the University of North Texas Health Science Center, which is in Guerin's district.
Tonight I stand before you and ask for your favorable consideration on legislation that, in my opinion, addresses an issue of somber importance in the state.
So police can ask family members to submit their own DNA. If an unidentified body is found somewhere, then they can hopefully make a match and find out, is this my missing loved one?
There's over 200 unidentified bodies that we find each year in the state of Texas. Some skeletal remains, others bodies, and there's not a DNA database to pull from to identify these people. Granted, this is a difficult issue to talk about, but for the families whom this bill affected, it is crucial.
And that's why NamUs, the National Missing and Unidentified Persons System, set up shop there too. This is a system that gathers all types of information in a missing persons case, not just DNA.
Fingerprints, dental records, other identifiers that could be really key to solving a case.
It's open to the public. This is a website that anyone can access.
What's shocking to some people is that not all police departments and investigating agencies are required to use it.
So a lot of the information that you'd think would be there isn't. Some states are being proactive though, like New York and Michigan, Tennessee, Illinois. They've all required their police to submit all missing persons information to NamUs. One state that doesn't do it though is Texas, even though NamUs is housed in our own backyard.
Now's the come to order, please register.
We're a state that doesn't require law enforcement to participate in NamUs, and the reason that we don't is because they already do.
The numbers tell us that not all of them are. There's 5,600 active missing persons cases in Texas right now, according to the FBI and DPS, but only 1,200 people are entered into the NamUs system. So it seems like there's a lot of people, that's just in the last 20 years, that are missing that aren't in the NamUs system.
If I thought that we being law enforcement in Texas were not participating in a meaningful manner, then I think it would be necessary for us to pass legislation that would require it.
Knowing that other states are requiring law enforcement agencies to report to NamUs, do you think it's at least something Texas should explore?
If we need to be part of NamUs in order to get police to submit the stuff, then we'll carry a bill and do that. I think that the more information that's out there on missing person, the more that's available, the better. I appreciate you bringing this to us.
Is this worth it to give up information we have to get the public's help? And that's a case-by-case decision.
But when you have a 20-year cold case?
Sure, at this point, right.
We've hit roadblocks in Jamie Mayberry's case because it's technically still open. The city of Kenedy has denied us access to all records except for a single document, the front of the police report. There is a section that's labeled suspects, and there are 3 names in that category.
As of today, we have no suspects. We have no persons of interest. We do have 1 or 2 people that maybe can give us information that we would like to have.
This is, if I remember right, this is the individual that's supposed to be in Chicago.
The first name on the list of suspects is a guy named Johnny Fadias. Apparently he was visiting his cousin from out of town. His cousin, Albert Fadias, is also on the suspect list. Now he has an extensive criminal background. That includes assaulting a police officer, and the court documents show he even threatened to kill that officer's wife. So we've tracked down several possible phone numbers.
Hello?
Hey there, I'm looking for Albert Farias.
You have reached a non-working number.
He's apparently moved away from Kenedy.
The person you are trying to reach is not accepting calls at this time.
We think he might be living with his brother in Alice, Texas. Do you know where I might be able to find him?
Yeah.
His brother has given us a phone number.
Your call has been forwarded.
So we have left a message.
Last time I saw him, he's not in the best of health. He suffered a major stroke, and it's hard to understand him when he speaks.
There is one person we would like to talk to, I believe, who I would characterize as a witness at this point.
This is the person that's more of interest, in my opinion, right now.
How do you know that she might know something?
It stays the way it is until I can actually sit down and visit with this individual to really see, okay, you said this back then, what really did happen? Has there been a conscience there that's been bothering her? I wasn't able to make contact with her, and she never returned phone calls. This is where we're stuck at.
Hi. Looking for Diana Perez. Okay.